Hello beautiful wavy and curlies, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I diffuse my hair. This is the finished result. It's not as wavy as it sometimes is because today I'm impatient because I'm starving. So keep watching to find out how I diffuse my hair. Wet. Just a quick rundown of what I did. I deep conditioned in the shower, then I did a low poo, then I added a tiny bit of conditioner, rinsed it out for a couple seconds. I probably didn't rinse all of it out, and then I used my Be Hairful brush, which I won in a giveaway, to just kind of like brush my hair away from the roots, and especially up at the top I brushed my hair up away from the roots. And I scrunched a little, then scrunched in some gel, then I microplucked with a t-shirt. This is my diffuser. It is really big. It is a super diffuser by the brand Gama, Italy. The diffuser I used to use was this one, and with this my hair would take forever to dry because it's really small. My hair is quite long, and because it's got like so many holes in it, it would just take probably close to an hour to dry my hair. It dries my hair so much quicker. This diffuser has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry my roots for 5 minutes. I always put a timer on my phone when I dry my hair. I don't know if that's like a bit of OCD or something. But yeah, I always dry my roots for exactly 5 minutes. This diffuser that I've got, it doesn't have like the heat and the speed separate. It has them all in one. So normally I would diffuse my roots on medium speed and obviously medium heat. Or sometimes I'll start off on high heat, high speed, and then if I feel like it's getting too hot, then I'll turn it down to medium. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my hair over and diffuse upside down for exactly 2 minutes. And I'm going to hover diffuse, so I'll show you how I do that. I forgot to say, another thing I do when I'm diffusing upside down is I will like put my fingers into my hair a little bit and grab the roots and lift them up a bit. I will say that I personally don't mind my clumps breaking up a little bit because I have fine hair, so I do find that if my hair is in smaller clumps, it does look like I've got more hair. And with being a wavy as well, when my hair is in smaller clumps, I get more definition. So now, once I've diffused upside down for 2 minutes, I'll do the same again, but diffuse this way for 1 minute, and then this way for 1 minute, and then this way for 1 minute. So I will show you that now. I'll do is I will pixie diffuse. I'm going to grab half of my hair and leave it like this for 1 minute, and now I will do medium speed, and I've got a cool button here, so I'll keep my finger on that. So 1 minute has passed, and now I'm going to let this out and grab the rest of my hair that I didn't diffuse, and again 1 minute. So now I'm going to flip this way, and I'm going to do the same again. is when I do smasters, which is a great technique I find for me helps a lot to get even more shrinkage. So normally I'd be doing this in the bathroom, but I've just got my spray bottle. I'm going to wet my hand a little bit and rub it together and just glaze over my hair, and then again the other side. And then now I'm going to take a tiny bit more of gel. This is the gel that I'm using at the minute. So just about, I don't know, half a pump. And I will use a bit of water to wet my hand down again and emulsify it. And then I will glide that over my hair and lightly just kind of press my hair up. Basically do the same again. I'm going to diffuse 1 minute, 1 minute, same the other way, 1 minute, 1 minute, and then upside down 1 minute and 1 minute, and I'll see how dry my hair is after doing that. How my hair is looking now. Normally at this point I would go in and do another cycle of what I just did, so 2 minutes over here, 2 minutes here, and 2 minutes upside down, but it's quite dry. It's maybe like a tiny bit damp in a couple areas. So when my hair's like that, I'll do this side, I'll grab all my hair in the diffuser and just do 1 minute, and then this side, and then upside down, and I should be done. Mostly dry now. It's maybe a teeny tiny bit damp. I'm quite happy with it. This is like a typical hair day for me, really. So now what I do is I've got a couple rings on. I prefer to not have anything on my fingers when I'm scrunching out the crunch. I've got rosemary oil. I will normally use like the tiniest amount. I probably put a bit too much. I'm just going to rub a bit on my arm. I'm just going to rub this into my hands a little and then scrunch. So normally I scrunch at the crunch, and if I'm finding it hard to get rid of the cast, I clap, which I do find helps get rid of it a lot quicker. Ruffle up my roots. And then I will assess the situation. Normally I do not part my hair. Like when I'm washing it, I just kind of let it fall how it wants to. Now I'll use a wide tooth comb, but this is not very wide, and I'll just kind of like lift up at the roots of it. Probably a wider tooth comb would work, much better. I would say I am done. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I hope that you got some tips and ideas that you might try on your hair. Like, subscribe if you want to see more content, and comment down below what you thought. I would love to hear your feedback.